Hello gamers, this is Hubient Esports, and for today's content, we are giving you more than just a lineup. Here are some tips and tricks that may help you win in your Valorant game. Let's start with Icebox, Sage, Post, Plant, with Jet or Omen. Taking the high ground is one of the tricks you can do when defending. With a combination of Sage's wall with either Jet or Omen, your team will have a vision of the enemy in an unsuspected place, giving them the upper hand to strike down enemies. As Sage, plant the spike here, where you can have a clear vision from the mid. Then run over to the mid and let Jet or Omen go on top of the tube, and use your wall to boost them up. They will now have a clear vision to take out enemies that would try and defuse the spike. Here is another trick you can do to cover more ground. As Sage, from the A top side, go zipline down to pipes and wall the upper part of Nest A. This boost will allow Jet or Omen to have a clear vision in the enemy at A main, Belt A, Belt Cubby, A site, Screens, and Maze, and strike an easy kill. Icebox is one of the biggest map in Valorant. Because of that, rotating and repositioning will take a little more time, and without any info, retake is a little bit hard. This recon tip will help your team get that info to make retaking a tad bit easier. From the rafters, head on to the top of the stairs and jump down to this box. Switch to your recon dart and press right click and aim at the tip of this glacier. Charge full, then release. This will reveal a big area in the B site, which will show the enemy's position. Here's a little tip. A clever way to hide Killjoy's Nano Swarm. This setup will target enemies below Rafters A. Climb over top site, head to Rafters, go to the corner of the doorway and throw your Nano Swarm.
Placing swarm grenade. Placing swarm grenade.
Upon activation, there will be no visible floor effect to the swarm. Enemies won't be able to target your swarm because it is underground. This trick will help you take the initiative on attacking the enemies. Head over the front of Plat and set up your cages in this position.
Cage triggered.
As you travel back to the backside, you can activate it to block enemy vision. This kind of setup also allows you to see the enemy's feet for easy takeout. Here's one of Killjoy's tricks that you can use. Head to C site and plant your spike in here. Plant for C long. After planting, run back to C long and go in the rightmost corner. Aim your swarm in this spot. When the enemy defuses, throw your swarm and instantly activate
Swarm
it.
grenade out.
It will fall directly in on the spike, denying the enemy to defuse it. You can use this trick to get info and avoid engaging multiple enemies all at once. And your wallbang can easily take out unsuspecting enemies. From A link, stand in this side of the wall. Aim your recon dart here and right-click once, then shoot. Your recon dart will reveal enemies in the site for info, while you can use the wall of the mechanical door to wallbang the enemies inside. Here's one for Sage that may help you in defending the spike. Coming from the B site, head directly to the entrance of the back alley and plant the spike in the middle of its doorway. Make sure you are facing this side so you can cover it up with your wall. This will force the enemies to rotate on the other side, or they could forcibly break the wall to get to the spike. This will give you enough time to reposition to do a counter move. This nano swarm trick is actually very handy now that they can't destroy your swarm. Head towards the innermost corner of a site and aim your nano swarm in the edge of the glass, then jump and toss. Then plant the spike in the innermost corner here. Activating the nano swarm will prevent enemies from defusing the spike. This trick also works on the other side corner. Just aim at the edge of the glass, then jump and toss.
Swarm grenade out. Swarm grenade out.
Now this tip is a great way of clearing and checking angles. From bottom mid, head in this area. Some callouts call it orange. Align your boombot diagonally on the stairs and let go.
Okay.
This will check the male cubby in the left corner of heaven. Here are other cipher tricks you can use, like a fly caught on the web. This trick will slow enemies from a short. Head towards the line here and aim at this ledge. Throw your barrier above and place a tripwire in the edge corner of this box. Enemies who enter will be caught in the wire. Your barrier will cover you from their sight, while crouching can show enemies' feet down
Cage
the barrier.
triggered.
So you can easily strike them down for a kill.
Cage triggered.
Well, that's it for now, gamers. Be sure to subscribe to get the latest updates from this channel. I'll see you again in the next video.